Vivian, you really need to do something about your lawn. You know that, right? It's so overgrown. What do you even spend your entire day doing? Gosh, I'm so irritated at the sight of it.
It should have been taken care of last week, but the gardener is out of town. He does the best compared to others in this area.
And you couldn't do it yourself, you lazy thing?
But hold on. How do you know the lawn?
That's because I'm at your front door, silly. Come up with a door right now, or you're not like what I'll do next. I'm sure you know how crazy I can be.
If this is one of your crazy jokes, stop it. John didn't say you were coming.
Oh my god, are you from the 16th century? Tell me why you think I need permission before visiting my cousin. You know, just because John married you doesn't give you the right to be rude to me.
Really? Rude? Then I'm going to show you what rude is if you think telling you to ask for permission before coming is rude. Ring the bell all you want. I'm not going to open it.
Okay, I'll show you what crazy means.
Elena, stop screaming and ring the doorbell. Stop this childish play.
Your nosy neighbors are coming out to stare at me. I'm so sure they've been bored their whole lives. I'm going to give them premium entertainment.
Oh my god. I just looked through the peephole and you're not alone. You're here with your 3 kids?
Yeah, is that a crime?
And all those bags too. What are they for? Isn't this a short visit?
Short? No, dummy. I'll be spending the next few weeks here. I'm trying to recover from a nasty breakup. My boyfriend dumped me, so I need a change of scenery for a couple of weeks. A beautiful, perfect plan, right?
More like a very foolish one. You came all the way here with this idea in your mind, and he didn't bother to inform us.
Us? This little girl really thinks so highly of herself. I told John, and that's all that matters. What is telling you going to change anyway?
It would have saved you wasting your time, because there's no way you're coming in here. I swear on my grandma's grave.
Sounds like someone's about to cry. Do you even know how funny you look when you say that grandma's grave thing?
The last time you visited, you clashed with everyone and everything you laid eyes on, including me and our neighbors. And you caused damage to my fridge and oven. I haven't forgotten any of it.
You can't blame me for all the inadequacies of others or your cheap gadgets.
What about the insults? I remember them all as well.
You deserve every one of them. You know that.
You see, my son Tom is sick. We brought him home from the hospital a few days ago and he's trying to recover. Having you in the house would jeopardize that. So you're not coming in.
What's gonna happen next will shock the hell out of you.
Elena, what has gotten over you? Stop throwing stones at my door.
You asked for it.
You are seriously driving me crazy right now. I can see your son pulling out the flowers that are ruining my lawn. You're doing nothing to stop him.
You should have thought of that before locking me out, you dummy. I'll bring down the roof if I have to, up this ugly door.
Elena, I swear, I will call the cops on you.
I'm not scared. Give it a try.
Oh, so you finally decided to stop throwing stones? I thought you weren't scared of the cops. Elena? Where are you?
I just remembered that your husband, my loving cousin, told me where the spare key is. I went to get it just now.
No way!
Yay, I'm coming in.
Why do you keep doing this to me? Why?
I'm not in the mood, okay? I have too much on my plate for this banter. What is it?
You didn't tell me about Elena coming over to stay with us. You know how much I complained about the last time she was here?
You're aware that you are incredibly self-absorbed, right? Is there any chance you could shift your focus to something other than yourself once in a while? You know how important Elena is to me. She's like the little sister I never had, and I can't stand the way you make her feel like an outsider. It really gets on my nerves.
Well, your younger sister and her kids have been at our place for more than 2 hours, and our home has turned into a chaotic battleground. She challenges everything I say, raising her voice as if I'm her child, even though we're the same age. Her son has been screaming and tearing through everything in the house, making things even more chaotic. Tom is trying to recuperate, but now his condition is deteriorating again. Why are you allowing this to happen to us?
You shouldn't have brought him home, you idiot.
What? He was cleared to come home by the doctor who's recovering already. All he needed was a few days' rest, and now you might just lapse back into the sickness.
No, there's no way you'll pin this on Elena.
Regarding meals, we're struggling to provide for the extra mouths. And with her kids here, I'm certain I'll need to get another toy for Tom, as Elena's son is likely to take it and ruin it, just like he did before.
Stop whining. Stop painting Elena and her kids as bad people. They're not. Besides, why are you complaining about money? I'd give you $100 every week. Don't tell me you're losing your memory now.
$100? What does this even do? I added $150 to it just so we can get by. Sometimes I have to add $200. Just because I don't talk about it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Oh my god, how am I just finding out that my wife is a big fat liar? I hate liars, Vivian.
Check this out.
What is this?
This is our invoice over the past few months. Your $100 would never have done anything.
So because of the little money you add, you choose to kick my cousin out of the house? She just had her heart broken, and you clearly don't even care. You're being wicked, Vivian.
I can't believe this. Your cousin's prices in this house are making your son's condition worse. But that doesn't matter to you?
You're his mother, so looking after him is your own business. Your responsibility as a wife is to take care of the family, and that's what you should focus on. In case you didn't get the message, Elena is also a part of my family. So please, drop this absurd act and concentrate on your duties. I need to get back to work now, and I can't continue this conversation. I don't want to receive any more messages from you, so please stop typing.
What? You're his father too. How can you be so irresponsible like that?
Oh, shut up, Vivian. I'm busy. Don't make me block you. Stop calling me. I'm busy at work.
So you decide to unblock me, huh? I wouldn't have to call out so much if you hadn't blocked me. I'm your wife. Why would you do that to me?
You've not had a lot of good things to say to me lately, so why shouldn't I block you? Even when I'm at home with you, all you do is complain about Elena and her kids. You make it seem like they have a problem, when in fact, you're the one with the problem here.
So you never take my side in this, will you?
When will you get this? There are no sides to take here. We're all one family.
But you don't act like it. And you're seriously causing me so much pain. Anyway, all this ends today. Elena needs to leave now. I can't take this anymore.
But she can't just leave.
She has to. Right now, she's trying to grab my phone from me because she knows I'm texting you. Call Elena to order. She's going crazy right here.
Seriously, Vivian, I just got off the phone with Elena, and she said you called her lazy, and you even pulled her hair. What's gotten into you?
That's what that crazy girl said. You know what? It's a good thing this happened. Our argument. Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Have you listened to the audio recording, right? I merely asked her to assist me in the kitchen, and she declined. And then, She rushed into the kitchen and began grabbing my hair, shouting that she would reveal the demon inside her. How crazy is that? John, can you please say something?
Come on, Vivian. This is actually your fault. Elena's still heartbroken. You should have been a good host. Just make the food and everyone will be fine. I really don't want to say this, but don't you think you're being heartless?
Heartless? Even when she started a fight with me and pulled my hair.
Stop fishing for sympathy for me. If you keep acting like this to Elena, then how will you treat my mom when she comes? You know, you're really beginning to scare me. Of course she wants to spend time with us. What's wrong?
John, why do you insist on putting me through this? You're well aware that it'll be a complete disaster if Elena and Mom visit simultaneously. It's going to be a nightmare, especially with Mom's high demands.
You see what I'm talking about? Mom's not even here yet. And you're already complaining. You really are the worst, you know.
John, this is not fair at all. Why do you derive such joy in being mean to me?
Can't you see that you're the one hurting me? Because you don't like the people that mean the world to me.
But they hated me first. I am the victim.
I know you'll keep going on and on if I let you. I am sorry, but I have to do this.
John, dear, you guys are not home yet. You know, it's already late.
I'm having a really good time with Mom and Elena. Don't wait up for us. We'll be here for a while.
Can you come home, please? I need you here.
What?
I've had this headache for hours, and it's steadily getting worse. I believe if I rest and sleep it off, it will eventually subside. It's likely due to the stress I've been dealing with the past few days. I just want you to be here in case I need anything. I need my husband by my side.
Oh, you're such a killjoy, you know? You know this weekend is Mom's wedding anniversary, and she gets very sad because Dad's not here. I'm just trying to give my mom a memorable week here. And all you can think of is to ruin it for us?
That's not true, John. I am really burning up, and this headache isn't helping matters.
Vivian, I know you're lying. You were perfectly okay before we left the house. How can you suddenly feel sick? Just stop this stupid jealousy thing. It's annoying.
Stop this, John. This is turning into another fight, and I don't have the strength for it.
You should have considered all of this before sending me a message. Do you realize how important this week is for my mom? Since she lost my dad, I've been her sole support, and she's always given me the very best in life. I'm just trying to make this week extra special for her. Can you please be understanding and stop complaining?
Don't call me that. I'm the mother of your son.
Well, you need to take some lessons from my mom. Because if she was anything like you, I would have ended up in a terrible place by now.
What?
I'm just telling you the truth, okay? Just work on yourself.
You know what? I can't stay here anymore. I'll be going to my aunt's place for a few days, and Tom will be coming with me.
Hell no. You're going nowhere. I promise you, you will bring out the devil in me if you try such. I mean every bit of my words. What about the anniversary party? Who will be in charge of the cooking and everything if you leave? Don't even think about it.
That's the only reason you want me to stay, right? That's not happening.
Stop typing and pick up my call, Vivian. Answer the call now.
You're not stopping me, John. My mind is made up.
If you dare to leave, you'll be sorry. I promise you. Okay, enough of this madness. It needs to end right now. Get back home now. The anniversary party is tomorrow, and there'll still be enough time for you to get ready. If you come back home immediately, I promise I'll forgive you.
I can't. My headache has intensified, And now I'm genuinely unwell. My aunt took me to the doctor today, and he attributed it to stress. He recommended that I avoid any strenuous activities for the next few days to allow my body to recover.
You liar. You simply don't want to return home, do you? Do you even realize how many people we've invited to the party? My mom's friends, Elena's friends, my friends. Everyone is expected tomorrow. And you're giving me this excuse? Are you trying to embarrass me, Mom, and Elena?
I told you I'm ill and you don't even care.
You're just being inconsiderate and selfish. And you hate it when I call you these things. But isn't that what you're doing now?
You just don't care, do you? Whenever your mother and Elena are around, it's always as if Tom and I don't exist to you. We become secondary and anything could happen to us and you won't be moved.
If this is your ploy to get sympathy from me, you won't. You better come home and get things in order for the party, or I promise you, you'll regret this decision.
You never listen to me. That's your problem. I've told you why I can't come, but you're still insisting on this. What are you going to do now? Block me again?
Vivian, just take a look at these beautiful pictures. We're having so much fun. You thought you could stop the party from holding, didn't you? How disappointed you must be.
I'm not disappointed, Elena. Honestly, I don't really care.
Oh, please. You're begging on the party being a failure so John would lose face in front of his friends. We knew we could never rely on you, so we hired a planner, and they prepared everything better than you ever could.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. You can return to your party now you've passed the message.
What? No. Let me send you some pictures.
This is unnecessary, Elena. I know you guys are having fun. There's no need to rub it in my face.
I bet you feel sad now that your plan failed. I really wish I could see your face right now. Hold on, let me send some more pictures. Drink in your failure, girl.
Elena, are you wearing my shoes?
Oh, I have a date after this party, so I wore it. It's not like you're here to stop me.
Why do you keep taking my things without asking? Your feet are much bigger than mine, and they constantly damage my shoes. I've repeatedly mentioned this to you.
Shut up, you're just being dramatic. This party is almost over anyway, and I'll leave your stupid shoes for you.
Nah, you can keep it. If you manage to fit your feet into them, then they're as good as ruined. I don't want it anymore.
I'll keep your shoes for you in your room when I leave tomorrow.
Leave?
Yeah, if I didn't run like a stubborn goat, then you would have known that Emma and I were leaving tomorrow morning.
Well, this is good news. I would have jumped for joy, but I'm sick of the moment.
Yeah, so you claim. I'm not in the mood for all that right now. Nothing you say will get me out of this party mood.
Like I care.
I'll make sure you pay for all this shame and the pain you've caused me today. I won't forgive you, Vivian.
Is this about the party? I spoke to Elena. She told me it went great.
Great? Are you kidding me? Everything that could have gone awry did. The event planners charged me an exorbitant amount for notifying them so late, and to make matters worse, they performed poorly. The cake arrived late and was the wrong type. The food provided for the guests was insufficient, and the sound system was subpar. You, Vivian, are the one who caused this mishap, despite knowing how much it meant to me.
Why are you holding me responsible for everything? It's not my fault that things unfolded this way. Moreover, you informed me about the party just 2 days before the event. What kind of a miracle did you anticipate from a sick woman like me? And for some reason, you believed I could do a better job than the professionals.
I am aware you believe I could have handled it well, given my talent for such matters. So do you now understand why I find it hard to forgive you? Your pettiness nearly jeopardized my mom's special week, and I can't let that slide.
Okay, John. No need to take all this to the extreme. I'm sorry your party didn't go as you wanted.
Your apology is lame, so keep it. You still don't see what you did wrong. And I'm done trying to show you.
I am actually still sick. I can send you my doctor's report.
I don't want it. Anyone can fake a doctor's report.
Do you know how much it hurts when you don't even trust me? John? John? John, why won't you pick up your calls? I've been trying to reach you for a while. John, answer me. I know you can see this.
What is it?
Tom and I are back from my aunt's place. Why are my bags outside and the locks changed?
Well, are you really surprised it's come to this? Did you really think there would be no repercussions for what you did to me and my family? You gotta be really empty in the head if that's what you thought. You're going back to your aunt's house, and take those bags with you. Don't want them ruining the looks of my driveway.
What is this? You're kicking me out of my house? Are you kidding me?
Kidding? Girl, you wish. Go back to where you came from. That's the only option you have.
John, Tom is here with me. And he's tired from the long journey we just went through. Can you please stop all this? Where did you keep the key so we can go in?
You don't get it, do you? You're out. I'd have told you where the key was so Tom could go in, but I don't trust you enough not to enter as well. We both know how sneaky you can be, right, Vivian?
What are you trying to say?
Return to your aunt's place. Also, take Tom with you. Over the weekend, I'll drive over to pick him up. You're never stepping foot in that house again.
John, stop doing this. You're hurting me.
You know, the funny thing was, my mom actually liked your absence. She enjoyed it so much when you weren't around.
If she liked me not being around, why then are you doing all of this? My presence would have only ruined the special party you had planned for her.
You wouldn't even have shown up at the party. Your role was solely to prepare everything for the event. The real problem is that you defied my instructions. I stressed how crucial it was to me, and you let me down. That's a severe betrayal, and I won't be ready to forgive you anytime soon. Until then, please go back to your aunt's place. I don't want you here. My mom will be back later this evening.
Oh, so this is all it boils down to. You're kicking me out because of your mom?
It's not like you'll ever try to get along with her, is it?
Well, what can I say? As you've made up your mind, I won't try to change it. Not only will I leave the house, but I'm also leaving the marriage.
So what's that supposed to mean?
I'm surprised you didn't see this coming. I can't do this anymore. I want a divorce, John.
What? You can't be serious. You've loved me. I know you'd never leave me. You can't live without me. You love me even more than you love yourself.
Is that what you give the effrontery to treat me this way? I'm done all the same. I'm leaving with Tom as asked. You only hear from my lawyer soon.
Tiny witch. You're still going on with his divorce, aren't you? You made your point. Just stop already.
Why are you in my DM, Elena? We're not related anymore. We have nothing to discuss.
We have a lot of discussion, girl. John has been down since he signed those papers. He's been depressed and upset. Why would you do that to a man you claim to love?
I loved him, but all that burnt away in the heat of the torture you and his mom subjected to me.
All this because he tried to correct you? Why are you being so rigid and obstinate? Why are you finding it hard to accept that you messed up?
That's because I didn't. He messed up, not me. He was never there when I needed him. I didn't know why you were here. Elena, But if it's so to try, get me to return to him, I'll save you the stress. I'll never go back to your cousin.
You won't? That's actually great news. What? Do you think I want you to come back? Don't be silly, girl.
Excuse me?
I'm happy you're leaving him. I've always wanted to live in that house of yours. It's really beautiful. Now that you're out of the way, I'll go there with my kids. We all live happily ever after.
Move in? What the hell are you talking about? That house is mine. I bought it a long time ago. Before I met your cousin with part of the inheritance my father left me, so it's mine. And there's no way I'm letting you guys have it. Actually, I put it up for sale. There's no way I can live there after everything you put me through. Once I sell it, I'll buy another house and invest the remaining money. That's the real reason John's heartbroken. He knows he's about to be kicked out.
You're joking.
No, I'm not. You can ask him yourself.
You snake? How could you do this to my cousin? I'll ruin you. All I have to do is spread the word and everyone will hate you.
You're all bark and no bite. Nothing you say will ever scare me. You should know this by now.
Vivian, do you think you'll go scot-free after this? Vivian! Vivian! Get back here, you witch!
Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? It's been a while since we spoke.
John, our case is still in court. You and I should not be speaking to each other.
I know, but I can't help it. I miss you, my love. Come back to me, please.
What? Come back? Huh? What kind of joke is this?
I'm being sincere, my love. I've truly learned my lesson, all right? I should have never allowed my mom and cousin to come between us. I should have seen them for who they were. I'm genuinely sorry. Since you left my life, everything has taken a turn for the worse for me. I never truly understood how much I needed you until you were gone. Now I'm living in a tiny suburban apartment, enduring the constant noise of the nearby railway every morning and night. My life is in shambles, and I fully acknowledge that I'm the one to blame for it. I'm genuinely sorry, okay?
Okay, I accept your apology.
Thank you, my love. I knew you'd forgive me. You and I were meant to be, and I promise you that all that ugliness is behind us. We'll reach out to the court and tell them we've changed our minds. This is great news indeed. We should celebrate.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? I mentioned that I accept your apology, not that we're reconciling. John, I do forgive you, alright? But understand, my forgiveness is for my own well-being, not yours. This marriage has been filled with so much toxicity, and I'm putting an end to it. You've ceased to be the man I once fell in love with and married, and I can hardly recall that man anymore.
Please, Vivian, you know I love you. I miss you. Please, just come back to me. I can't live without you.
It's too late already. I've endured too much agony in this marriage. I have lost myself in this marriage and I can't continue anymore. I deserve a husband who trusts, believes in me, and stands up for me. It took a while to realize that you will never be that man.
I'm sorry, Vivian. Please forgive me. Please, let me make amends.
Goodbye, John. Don't contact me again or I'll sue you for harassment.
Vivian, let's just talk about this, okay? Vivian!
Tom and I moved into my new house not long after that. John and his family kept disturbing me until they were issued a restraining order. Tom and I are happy together, and we find peace like we've never seen before. For now, we have no interest in pursuing any romantic relationships. I'm still trying to recover from the pain of the last one. I have Tom with me, and that is all that matters.